Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to learn how to give and understand directions in Spanish. So it's going to be another long lesson. I hope you get comfortable. Please get comfortable. Grab some coffee, water, tea, whatever you like. And let's talk about this interesting topic, really important topic. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I live stream. I want to give a big shout out to our Cafecito members, Christopher Michael, Raymond Sather, William Lopez, David Weaver, KS, and Mr. Thank you guys for the support. The cafecito, el café, is delicious. Está delicioso. Muy rico. Thank you so much for the support. If you like what I do and if you want to support me, you can do that by getting a Cafecito membership. You only need to click on the join button down below so you can check out the perks. Basically, I'll give you a shout out and also you'll be getting a Spanish word of the day during, business days, usually from Monday to Friday. I need to rest on the weekends, okay? But yeah, check out the membership and the perks. The membership and the perks. So yeah, it's pretty much like less than $3. So you're buying me a cup of coffee. So that's great. I love coffee. Excellent. Thank you so much, Cafecito members. Okay, let's continue or let's get started. Remember that we are live streaming. So if you want to use the live chat, you need to be a subscriber. So just smash that subscribe button. I see that KS is in the house. Hello, KS. Welcome. And also SJ Photography. Welcome, guys. Bienvenidos. So I see your Spanish is pretty good, guys. Your Spanish is pretty good. Let's get started. So the title, directions. How do they work in Spanish? By the way, guys, directions in Spanish or just this word in Spanish, specifically when giving directions, is indicaciones. Okay, indicaciones. It's a bit different from English to Spanish. There's a difference there. If you say direcciones, it sounds like we can say direcciones in Spanish. But if you say direcciones, that means addresses. Okay, dirección means address. So I'm just going to put it here. Dirección. It can also mean direction, okay? It can also, dirección means address in Spanish. It could also mean direction or, or direction. But when talking about places and stuff like that, directions, dirección means address, okay? So that's why in Spanish, we use this word, indicaciones. Indicaciones. Dar indicaciones. To give directions. Or just give directions. Dar indicaciones. Okay? But just a translation. I needed to tell you that, the translation, directions, the translation is indicaciones. Excellent. Now, let's talk about, we're going to learn some helpful questions because you can give directions or you may be asking for directions. Okay, so either way, we're going to learn a lot of helpful vocabulary about that. So we're going to learn helpful questions. We're going to ask specifically how to get to some place and how to approach people, because you can't just be You can't just ask directly to a stranger, hey, where's the store? You can't do that in Spanish nor in English. So you need to be polite. We will talk about that. We will learn some helpful verbs, prepositions, and nouns related to directions. Okay? So that's great. That's right. So approaching people. You need to approach people if you want to ask for directions. Or maybe someone will approach you and will ask you or tell you some things in Spanish, and you need to understand what they're saying, right? So let's learn some helpful greetings. So you gotta start by saying, you gotta say first some sort of greeting, okay? So we have 5 different ones, very useful. You can combine them. You can use more than one, not combine them, but you can use more than one, okay? So you can say hola, hola, this one right here. Hola means hello. So that's a very, very, very common Spanish word. I'm pretty sure you know this one, right? Hola, it's not hola. Remember, the letter H in Spanish doesn't have any sound. So don't say hola. That's wrong. You gotta say hola, hola, hola. Hello. So that's very simple. Disculpe. Disculpe means excuse me. Disculpe. This is helpful. This word is helpful if you want to start a conversation, okay, in Spanish. If you're approaching a stranger, you don't know this person, you might want to use this word if you want to ask a question, okay? Hola, disculpe. Hola, hello, disculpe, excuse me. And we know, you already know all of these phrases. Buenos días, good morning, buenos días, buenas tardes, good afternoon, buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenas noches. This means good evening or good night, okay? So you can say hola, disculpe. So you can use those 2 words, the first 2 words. Hola, disculpe. Hello, excuse me. You can also just say disculpe, okay? And that's totally fine. Or you can say buenos días. Buenos días. Just buenos días if it's morning, of course. Or buenas tardes if it's afternoon. Buenas noches if it's evening or night, okay? Hola, you can also say hola, buenos días. Hello, good morning. Or buenos días, disculpe. Good morning. You know, like, excuse me, as in, I need to talk to you, okay? So it's interesting. Buenas noches, disculpe. Good evening or good night. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Well, that's another, like you could also say that in Spanish. When you say disculpe, it's very similar to sorry to bother you. It sounds like an apology almost, because disculpar means to apologize, okay? But in the Spanish world, disculpe is just a very polite way to say excuse me. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say something, okay? Hello, Jorge García. Welcome. La gente en Argentina dice che es hombre y cha es mujer. Really? I didn't know about cha. I didn't know about cha. I knew about che. But that's interesting. Thank you for sharing. Bienvenido. Okay, so the next thing is, what do you need, right? What do you need? You can add more to the conversation. You can say, ¿Me podría ayudar, por favor? ¿Me podría ayudar, por favor? And this means, could you help me, please? Okay, so it's a little bit long, but essentially you can ask this question. You can say, hola, ¿me podría ayudar, por favor? Hello, could you help me, please? Okay. Don't forget to say por favor and gracias. Por favor, please, gracias, thank you. Okay. It's very important to be polite in Spanish. Spanish speakers like that very much. Okay. Now, you could either say, ¿me podría ayudar, por favor? Or you can ask, ¿puedo hacerle una pregunta? ¿Puedo hacerle una pregunta? And this means, can I ask you a question? Okay. So far, this is very basic. You can use this if you have any question, not only about directions. You can just approach a stranger, a person, and say, hola, ¿puedo hacerle una pregunta? Hello, can I ask you a question? And then the person will say no or yes. No, sí, or claro. You know, there are different ways to say yes in Spanish, but they can say yes, sí. Okay? After that, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to ask specifically what you need. What do you need? You need directions, indicaciones. Okay. So, after that, you can ask the following questions. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar? ... ¿Dónde puedo encontrar? Where can I find? And I added the ... because you have to insert the noun. You gotta say, I don't know, la tienda, the store, la escuela, the school, and so on. So that's up to you where you need to go to, right? But this is a basic question. That means, where can I find? And then you add the place. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar la escuela? ¿Dónde puedo encontrar la cafetería? ¿Dónde puedo encontrar el aeropuerto? Okay, so well, let's put la tienda. Let's use la tienda, the store. Okay, so I don't know if you want to go to a specific store. Of course, maybe you need to buy I don't know, food, clothes, I don't know, that's up to you, right? But let's just go with la tienda. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar la tienda? Where can I find the store? Okay? Sorry, I needed water. Another way to ask or to start, this is not a question. You can just say something like, estoy buscando, I'm looking for. Estoy buscando, and you can say here, una tienda. Okay? Estoy buscando una tienda. I'm looking for a store, or I'm trying to find a store. Okay? Estoy buscando una tienda. So another way to say this, estoy buscando, by the way, it's helpful to use that if you just don't want to ask a question. If you want to just say, hey, estoy buscando, I don't know, una tienda. Estoy buscando una cafetería, right? I'm looking for a coffee shop. So this is a little bit vague, you know. You're just trying to find a place where to buy, I don't know, food and coffee or specifically whatever you want, right? So the other question or another question is ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está or ¿Dónde están? Está means is and están means are, okay? So technically you're saying where is or where are the whatever, stores, rooms, whatever, whatever you're looking for, right? ¿Dónde means where. ¿Dónde está? Usually people say ¿Dónde está? Because you're trying to find one specific place. But it's okay to say ¿Dónde están? If you're trying to find multiple places. Okay? ¿Dónde está? Or ¿Dónde están? The first one, where is? The second one, where are ... Okay? So here, I can just add tienda. ¿Dónde está? You can also say una tienda. Okay, if you don't want to be specific, or if you want to be specific, then you gotta say la tienda. Okay. So if you say ¿Dónde está una tienda? You're saying where is the store? Where's the store? Okay. If you want to say ¿Dónde están unas tiendas? That means where are some stores. Okay. That's how it works. Okay, let's remove this. Oops. That's better. Now the next question, guys, is ¿Dónde queda? ¿Dónde queda or ¿Dónde quedan? Same as this. This is singular, this is plural. ¿Dónde queda una tienda? Where is the store? Where's the store? So it's pretty much the same or very similar to ¿Dónde está? Same thing. Just different way to ask the same thing. ¿Dónde queda? ¿Dónde quedan? Okay? I'm just going to add here una tienda. But you know the difference, right? If you say ¿Dónde quedan? You need to use a plural noun. Unas tiendas. Okay? Or ¿Dónde queda una tienda? That's for just one store. Okay. It's more commonly said ¿Dónde queda? Just you're trying to find, as I said before, one place, right? I doubt people want to find multiple places at once, but it could happen. It could happen. Maybe you need a coffee shop and, I don't know, a convenience store, right? Or coffee shop and a pharmacy, right? You never know. So you can add that to the question. ¿Dónde quedan? And then you ask una tienda y una farmacia. Okay? A store and a pharmacy. So it could happen. It could happen. You can ask for multiple times at once. For multiple places at once. What am I saying? Okay, the next question is ¿Dónde hay? ¿Dónde hay? Same thing, it means where is. But this one can work for multiple things too. ¿Dónde hay una tienda y una farmacia? Okay, or ¿Dónde hay una tienda? So it could be for multiple places or just one. That works. So it's an easier question to learn if you don't want to bother with están and está and queda and quedan. You can just learn ¿Dónde hay? ¿Dónde hay una tienda? ¿Dónde hay una farmacia? ¿Dónde hay un supermercado? Okay. I would not use this one for specific, like for example, if you want to say ¿Dónde hay la tienda? That doesn't work that way. You need it. This one specifically is for a more vague location. You just want a store, any store. You just want a coffee shop, any coffee shop. Okay? So I would say una tienda. The other ones can be more specific. So you can say la tienda and then you say the name of the store. Okay? La tienda, for example, I don't want to say popular stores. But you can say ¿Dónde está la tienda? I don't know, I don't want to say specific stores, but you can say the name of the store, okay? La tienda, and then the name of the store. And this one, ¿Dónde está la tienda? This can also be specific, la tienda, and then the name of the store. And also this one can be specific. Estoy buscando la tienda, and then the name of the store. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar la tienda? And also the name of the store. Okay, so that's up to you. Or it can be vague. Una tienda, una cafetería. So either way works, except when using the last question. ¿Dónde hay una tienda? That's just used for any store, any coffee shop, any pharmacy, any place, okay? That you're trying to find. Excellent. So this is very helpful, guys, because sometimes you don't know when to use what question, which one should I use? And now you know how to use them. Remember, all of these questions are helpful if you're trying to find a place. Okay, so you can use either one. And now you know when to use it, how to use it. Okay, now let's learn. At the end, we're going to look at some examples, brief conversation, if you want to ask or give directions. Okay, so the next set of words is about verbs, useful verbs about directions. So all of them are conjugated, by the way, and they're conjugated for the personal pronoun you, singular, and formal. So for usted, okay? Keep that in mind, because usually when you talk to a stranger, you are polite, you need to use usted and, the conjugation for the personal pronoun usted, okay? So the first one is está or están. Está, están. And I added these two, because when someone is asking, ¿Dónde está la farmacia? You can say está allá. Okay, so you can start you can answer the question just by saying está. You can also say la farmacia está, and then you give the directions. Okay, so está or están. Está for one place, están for more places. By the way, the conjugation here is are. So yeah, you can use that to answer the question. ¿Dónde está? Okay. Está means is, están means are. Now the next one is conduzca. Conduzca. Conduzca means drive. So you can give this direction, conduzca, and then you tell where to drive. Okay. Conduzca derecho. We'll learn prepositions and some nouns. So these are only verbs. Conduzca, drive. Camine, camine, walk. Okay. camine. De vuelta a la. De vuelta a la. This is helpful if you're in a car and you're giving directions like to the person, right? De vuelta a la, and then you say left or right. We're gonna learn how to say left or right. But you know what? Let's just do it here. De vuelta a la derecha. De vuelta a la derecha, turn right. Turn right, okay? De vuelta a la derecha, turn right. Now, if you want left, a la izquierda. De vuelta a la izquierda, turn left. So this is very important to learn. De vuelta, turn. But you need to add a la. De vuelta a la, and that means technically turn. And then you add izquierda or derecha, left or right. The next one, guys, is tome el. Tome el. Tome el means take the, could be train, bus, or something like that. Tome el. Tome el. So you can say el tren. El tren. Tome el tren. Take the train. Okay? The next one is pase por. Pase por. Pase por means pass by. Okay? Pase por. Pass by. And I have a typo here. Sorry about that. Siga derecho. Siga derecho. This means keep straight. Okay? Siga derecho. Keep straight. Siga derecho. The next one is suba. Suba means go up. Okay? Suba. Go up. Salga. Salga. Go out. Also, yeah, that can, if you want to ask someone to get out, you can say salga. It's a polite way to say get out or go out, okay? Baje. My arrows are looking better. Baje means go down, right? Maybe you're in a building and you need to tell the person, hey, just go down. Go down to the whatever floor. Baje. Baje. Okay? Go down. Vaya. Just go. That means go. Vaya. Vaya. Go. All of these, I'm gonna repeat that all of these are just verbs, conjugated verbs, and that's for the personal pronoun usted, and it's just a polite way to say, to do something specifically. Except this one here, because this is just está and están. It's just, we're talking about places here. We're not giving like a specific, we're not telling the person to do something. We're just pointing out or letting the person know where something is. Vaya, go. Entre. That means between, but also it means enter. Enter. Siga, continue. Siga, continue. So all of these are very helpful if you want to tell people what to do when giving directions. What do they want? What do you need them to do? You need to take the train, then you gotta say tome el tren. Or do you need someone to go up to a specific floor? Then you can say suba, and then al segundo piso. Okay, go up to the second floor. Or vaya that way. Go that way. Vaya allá. Go that way. Okay? Now, those are helpful verbs. Now, how about prepositions? By the way, I have a lesson. I have a recent lesson about prepositions of place. So if you haven't watched that lesson, I recommend you do that because they help. Those prepositions help when giving directions. But we're going to go over some of them quickly. And then you can take your time and rewatch the live stream, or you can go and watch the other live stream about prepositions of place. I need some water. 1 sec. Excellent. Okay, so you might have to use, I'm very sure you have to use some prepositions or these prepositions when giving directions. So let's learn them. Enfrente, I'm not gonna do more arrows, or maybe I will. Enfrente de, across from, in front of. Enfrente de. So if a place is in front of you, then you can say to the person A, vaya enfrente de, or siga, or la tienda está enfrente de. Okay? Enfrente de este lugar. Across from this place, in front of this place. En means at or in. At, in. It also means other things, and if you watch the previous live stream, the prepositions of place, I talk about all the meanings of en. En, but specifically for this topic, at, in. En. Detrás de means behind. Detrás de, behind. En medio de means between the. Between, I don't know, the two buildings, you can find a store. En medio de los edificios puedes encontrar una tienda. Okay? En medio de, between the. Lejos. Lejos means far. If someone asks, ¿dónde hay una tienda? You can say lejos. Far. Where is the store? Far. I mean, if that's the case, right? Lejos, far. Desde. Desde means from. Desde, from. Adentro, adentro, or dentro. Those two words mean inside. Cerca. I don't know why I said acerca. Cerca means near. So that's the opposite of lejos. Lejos, far, cerca, near or close. Junto a, or al lado de. Junto a, al lado de. Next to. En la esquina de, on the corner of. Okay? Afuera or fuera. Afuera, fuera, that means outside. Derecho, recto. Derecho or recto, straight ahead. Okay? Either word, you can use either word. A la izquierda de, to the left of, or a la derecha de, to the right of. Lastly, hasta, until, hasta. Okay, so those are many prepositions. And I hope you remember them because, I mean, we're going to have some examples as I said at the end of this live stream. So let's see how good of a memory you have, guys. Lastly, some useful words, just nouns. Okay, nouns, and the last one is a phrase. When giving directions, you will need sometimes to know how to say street, how to say avenue, block, corner, where is it, south, north, west, east, right? So let's learn these helpful words. La calle. La calle means the street or just street. I'm adding the definite articles because it will help you know if the noun is feminine or masculine. Okay? La calle, street. La avenida, avenue. La cuadra, block. La esquina, corner. Norte, north. Sur, south, sur. You gotta roll your R at the end. Sur. Este. That means this, but also it means east. Oeste, west. La glorieta, roundabout. La banqueta, sidewalk. La señal, sign. El semáforo, traffic light. El número de means number, and this one is used when you need to tell people the number of the unit or apartment or house. So el número de la casa, the number of the street, and then you usually have the number and then the street. So yeah, you can say el número de la casa, house number, or del departamento. Oops, it's a long word. Departamento, that means apartment number. Okay. So yeah, that's what it means. El número del or el número de. And we're using del because you can't say de él. When you have de él, you have to get one word. You have to make it one word and it becomes del. That's why I have del, or I had del. Okay, so now let's just look at some examples, okay? Hopefully you remember all of this. I know it's a lot. But please feel free to ask any questions if you have any. Okay? So the first thing you need to do, as I said before, is you need to greet people. You need to say hello or good morning or good afternoon and so on. Okay? So let's just have something simple. Hola. Okay? Hello. Hola. Oops. Hola. And then the next thing, guys, what do we need? We need a question, right? We need a question. What can we say? Do you remember? You can say, there are two questions that we talked about. You can say, ¿me podría ayudar, por favor? ¿Me podría ayudar, por favor? And this means, could you help me, please? Could you help me, please? Okay, so far so good. Hola, ¿me podría ayudar, por favor? Now, what else can we do? We need to ask another question. Okay, we need to ask specifically, we need to ask if someone can help us with some directions. So, you can say something very simple. ¿Dónde está la farmacia? ¿Dónde está la farmacia? Where is, well, let's put una. Let's just ask for any pharmacy. ¿Dónde está una farmacia? Where's a pharmacy? Okay, where's a pharmacy? Where is it? Where is it? We don't know. Where is it? So, that's one way to ask this. Okay, there's so many more. And we learned all the questions that we could use. So, that's good. That's good. That's gonna increase your vocabulary for sure. Now, the person could say, the person you're asking to can start off by saying, está, and then they could say something really easy. They could say, está enfrente de este lugar. Okay? What does that mean? This means it's across from this place. You're lucky. It's right there. So this is a very, very common conversation when asking for directions. Now, after that, the other person can say, gracias. Don't forget that. That's important. After knowing where to go, you need to say thank you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. So let's read the whole conversation. Hola. ¿Me podría ayudar, por favor? ¿Dónde está una farmacia? Está enfrente de este lugar. Thank you. Gracias. I said it in English, but gracias. Okay? That's it. So technically, this is person number 2. So let's give it a different color. Let's see if we can. Let's give it a green color, right? Let's give it a green color. Why not? So this is very easy. It's simple. It's not complicated. It can get complicated if the place is really far. So if it's something in an airport or in a, everything is nearby, then this could happen, right? Hola, ¿me podría ayudar, por favor? ¿Dónde está una farmacia? Está enfrente de este lugar. Gracias. That's it. Easy breezy. Easy breezy. Okay, now let's try to say, we can keep pharmacy, we can just change this part because it can get more complicated over there, right? This specific part. So if the pharmacy is a little bit, it's somewhere else. It's not in front of this place or across from this place. You can say, or they can tell you. Let's see, where can it be, the pharmacy? I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so let's use a verb. Oh, before we change this, está, we learned this. This was a part of the verbs that we learned. Está, okay? And this part here, enfrente de, we learned that that's a preposition that we learned. Este means this. Lugar means place. So this part is technically something that we didn't talk about. But yeah, you need to learn, several prepositions to be able to say this, okay? Este, I mean, just directions when talking about directions. Este lugar. Lugar, place. Okay, so let's use a different verb. Let's use the verb caminar. Camine. And we learned that part, by the way. I mean, that verb. It's part of the list that we just learned. Camine, that means walk. Okay, so by the way, guys, if you want to know how to say specifically something related to directions, you can let me know. Camine, and let's say recto. Or I usually say more derecho. Camine derecho. Camine derecho. So that means just trying to find something. So walk straight ahead. Okay, camine derecho. That's part of the sentence. And we're going to add a number. Dos. Two. Walk straight ahead. In this case, I will put it here, 2. And from the useful words part that we learned, we're gonna say cuadras. Okay? So maybe it's walk straight ahead 2 blocks. I think that's the way it's in English. Camine derecho 2 cuadras. Walk straight ahead 2 blocks, or walk 2 blocks straight ahead. So that is some direction that could happen. ¿Dónde está una farmacia? Camine derecho 2 cuadras. And then let's be more specific. Let's use left or right? Let's say, camine derecho 2 cuadras, coma, está or you're pretty much saying the pharmacy is a la derecha. And this means it's on the right, on the right. It's on the right, okay? So I'm just gonna move the whole conversation more this way. So this is a more complicated directions, or more complicated directions. Camine derecho 2 cuadras. Walk straight ahead 2 blocks. Está a la derecha. It's on the right. Okay? So you gotta do some walking, and then you have to look right to find the pharmacy. So this is another way to say, I would say this is a more complex sentence. It's more than, hey, it's across from here, right? You have to walk 2 blocks, and then you have to look right. Now, let's say you have to, what would it be? Maybe you need to walk, not walk, drive. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, I think. So let's say you need to use the verb conducir. Conducir. If you are in your car driving, and then you are asking someone, you're just, you pull over and roll your window down, and then you have to ask someone, ¿me podría ayudar por favor? Right? Hola, ¿me podría ayudar por favor? ¿Dónde está una farmacia? You're in your car, right? And you're asking for a pharmacy. So the person will say conduzca. Conduzca. Okay? Conduzca. And we already know what that means. That means drive. And you can, they can say, conduzca. How many blocks? Oh, let's use the preposition hasta. Why not? Hasta. Until. Conduzca hasta. Until you find one. Drive until you find one, right? Conduzca hasta la calle. Drive until the street. I don't know. Let's put la calle. I'm not good with names, street names. Let's see. I'm just going to find common streets because I don't know about streets. I'm very forgetful. I guess we could say La Quinta Avenida, the 5th Avenue, right? But a common street name. Okay. I'm trying to find a street. I just I don't know which. I know that in America numbers are used a lot, but in Spanish it's usually names. I can't believe I can think of a street name. Okay, Madero. That's a common street in Mexico. Oops. La calle Madero. Okay, Madero. Drive until the Madero street. Okay, and then from there, I mean, nowadays people use Google Maps and stuff, but it could happen, right? That you need to ask someone where something is. Nowadays, Google Maps tells you everything. Conduzca hasta la calle Madero. And let's see what else. Esta. Again, esta is very, very useful if you want to just say it's, this place is. Está al lado. Let's use al lado. Okay, so, comma, it's next to. And then let's say it's next to, let's put el centro comercial. Está al lado, and that's, I forgot here, del centro comercial. Está al lado del centro comercial. It's next to the mall. So, centro comercial means mall. El centro comercial. I know it's a long term, but that's how we call it. So, conduzca hasta la calle Madero. Está al lado del centro comercial. Drive until the Madero Street, until Madero Street. It's next to the mall. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a complete sentence that tells us where something is. Okay, so that's amazing. Do you guys have any questions? This can work if someone asks about, restrooms. Where's the restroom? And then you can say, siga recto. A la derecha, a la izquierda. Okay? So, yeah, you can use different prepositions, multiple verbs, and other words like avenue, avenida, esquina, corner, la glorieta, roundabout, and so on. So, I recommend you guys just learning all the vocabulary that we just learned and try to practice at home, or you can talk to other Spanish speakers if you can, and then just practice giving directions, dando indicaciones. Practiquen dando indicaciones. Okay, so Lina Kirkland is here. Hola, ¿cómo está? Estoy muy bien, muchas gracias. Bienvenida, Lina. And, do you guys have any question? Because that is it, guys. That is it. I know it was a long lesson, but we learned so much vocabulary, and we did some examples. Giving directions. So if you have any question, and if you missed this live stream, just leave all your questions in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for stopping by and just watching this live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Remember that we have Discord community, and it's just a Spanish community where people can ask questions about Spanish. I'm part of that community as well. It's free to join, so you can just click on the link in the description down below if you want to join that community for free. And yeah, if you like this lesson, please just give it a like, and that helps me a lot. Also subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I live stream. SJ Photography says, no, that was a lot. Thought, but willing to learn because I want to learn Spanish so bad. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's a lot, but we talked about so many terms. We learned so many terms that will help you give directions in Spanish and understand how directions work in Spanish. And when you listen to those words, you're gonna know the meaning of them. So yeah, I mean, you probably have to rewatch the lesson, and that's okay. All my live streams stay on my channel. Maybe you won't be able to find it after an hour or so. I mean, no, not after an hour, during an hour after the live stream. Maybe, I don't know why YouTube does that. I think YouTube shows the live stream a few hours later on my channel. I'm not sure, but you can check the community tab on YouTube on my channel, and I usually put all the links there. Or you can just wait until the live stream is on the channel. Usually takes like 1 hour or less for that. Sometimes it happens very quickly. So yeah. Yeah. And also, if you're part of the community on Discord, the Spanish community on Discord, I also share the links to all my live streams, so you can watch the live streams even after I'm done live streaming. So yeah, you can rewatch this lesson. That's my point. Okay, take care. Thank you so much, guys. Muchas gracias. Kaya says manejar versus conducir. Manejar, conducir, same thing, Kayas. So you can use either one. Yeah, you can use either one. That means both mean to drive. So both, let me just, there. Manejar and conducir both mean to drive. Manejo mi carro. I drive my car. Conduzco mi carro. I drive my car. Same thing. So both, same thing, KS. Great question. Okay, well, thank you again. Take care. Cuídense. Cuídense, muchachos. Nos vemos a la próxima. Adiós. Until next time. Bye-bye.